Right. We are back for another day of streaming. Who would have thought? I mean, I did say it, of course. Like, I definitely told everyone, like, in the stream or, like, during the stream. Like, at the end of the stream or during the stream that I was planning on streaming again. It might not have been assured. It might not have been confirmed if I was actually planning on doing that today for sure, but I actually decided to go through with it, you know, because why not? I got some days off, so it makes complete sense that, you know, I gotta use my time coming back and grinding on the stream like usual. Although this is gonna be something completely different from what people are used to. This is, or well, I can't really do the intro yet, but if you guys see the title, it's a game by the name of Black Rose. And this is a super old game. Like, I have not seen this game in forever. I think this was like one of the ambiguous horror games that a few of the YouTubers starting out used to play. That's how old this game is. Like, it was really, really out there. As far as notice goes, and yeah, I just decided why not stream it because it was recommended to me, and supposedly, or most likely, depending on how quickly this game goes, that might not be the only game that we stream today. We might have multiple games going at once. Like, I don't know how many games that I'm planning on streaming today, but if I do have the time to do multiple games, then that's exactly what we're going to be doing. I am completely okay with that. Okay, now let's get into the game screen. Right. I mean, I basically just introduced you guys to what we're going to be doing. You guys can already see how old this game looks. Like, it looks like one of those classic Flash games. But anyway, what's up guys, TK's back at it again with a game by the name of Black Rose. And we will be playing it. It is a very old horror game, like I have said multiple times already. Okay, timed mode. No time mode here, no story mode. We're here for story, not for challenge, apparently. I didn't even know there was a timed mode for this. Why is there a score? That's odd. Okay, WASD to move. Shift to move slightly faster, like usual. Got very narrow hallways. Very confusing hallways too. This is definitely someone else here. See, that's another thing that old games did. Old Flash games, like the pop-ups and everything for text rather than hearing voice acting and stuff. Like, this is that real old Slender style of horror game. The multiple Slender clones and all that. When games when it didn't really have to be a AAA game for people to take notice of how good it was. It's just someone creating a game, someone creating a horror game, and regardless of the quality, it's good no matter what. Boss says not to go near Myrtle's coffin. Might want the gravedigger bury it anyway. It's not like what Boss says is true. I mean, the dead can't really talk, can they? But this game is, I believe it takes place in a funeral home, which is, I mean, if you think about it, probably the most obvious place to make a horror game. It's a shame, but I might be able to force it open. I would need to ram it a couple of times, press and hold space. I forget if this was a mechanic or not, because I watched this game years ago. I know for a fact though. I remember some instances of this game. I don't remember everything, of course, because it's been so long. But man, this game, it brings back memories, because it's just been it's been a while. Like, coming back to a game of this quality, or the the reduction of quality. There's a baby monitor here. Strange. Take it. Why though? I get that it's a strange item, but maybe Like maybe we have an inventory space. It didn't really tell us if we had an inventory space or not. The thing that's really confusing me is the fact that there's a score in the top right. I mean top left, which is why you guys can't see it. Okay, I'm being told to come downstairs by someone that sounds like a chain smoker, or they're possibly deceased. I have no idea which. Got a very raspy voice, so they're lacking hydration at the very least, whoever they are. Don't exactly know what I am to do in this area besides going downstairs, so I guess that's just what we do. Something about this hallway, the chapel. I remember something vaguely familiar about this hallway, but I can't put my finger on it. Not coming to mind at the moment. It's down here, nothing. Okay. Oh. That is possibly the last place we're gonna go down. We might not even attempt to go down there in the first place. Doors? No? Okay. Now, which place downstairs did you want me to show up exactly? Because you asked to come downstairs, I'm downstairs, and you're not here. What are these lies? Pain and suffering warped their bodies. Okay. I don't know who they are, but I mean, it hasn't warped me just yet. Restricted area, authorized personnel only. Okay. I don't think I'm authorized personnel. Maybe. I'm not even sure what personnel I am. I think I'm just here investigating for whatever reason. Come downstairs and you're not downstairs. Oh, you know what? They probably wanted me to go to the basement. Of all places, you want me to go to the basement. How would I do that? Who, thinking logically, who would even attempt? Do we got catacombs down here? What is this? It legitimately looks like we've built over some mines. We've got like ancient burial ground here. But I'm guessing since this is a funeral home, like this is probably what they'd have down here regardless. Regardless of the way it looks. Even though it is old, her eyes. Don't look her in the eyes. Okay? I mean, I'll follow that advice if that's all we other baby monitors down here. This is weird. I'm not sure I want to be here anymore. Something feels wrong. Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Is that the black rose? Yeah, we found a black rose. Does that mean we finished? We finished with the game already? Black rose in the coffin? Probably not. You know, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. I think there's at the very least. It's gonna be real easy to get lost down here for a fact. It's gonna be real easy. Oh man, it ain't even. Man, I'm gonna get lost down here. Possibly gonna get chased. No, that's what we don't do. No one does that. Darn literal corpse telling me to stay. What is going on? Well, let's not find out. Don't you turn around. Don't you turn around. You were forced to turn around. Right. Okay. That did nothing for my score. I still don't know what the score is about. Why am I getting scored for this? What points are being made? Still does nothing. They don't chase me, do they? I really don't remember what exactly happens in this game. I do remember that character at the very least. How's this door locked? I know it wasn't earlier. True. What about this one? Okay. This one's not locked, but it has nothing for us. I mean, maybe we keep it open just for a roundabout. Just so we can make sure we can circle and circumvent the, circumvent her whenever. Oh, now this door is open. Somehow I didn't expect that. I thought that she was gonna be in the chapel. Restart from where? Oh, this is where we're restarting from. I thought she was gonna be in the chapel. I didn't think she was gonna be behind me. I guess they were pretty serious about keeping this door shut. I wonder if the keys are around here somewhere. You should have been in the chapel. What kind of spawning is that? Like... Okay, does she still want me to come downstairs, or is this something completely different? Like, where... Someone else here. Okay. So we gotta find the baby monitor again, and then I probably shouldn't have pressed restart. Yeah, I shouldn't have pressed restart. I should just press no. That's gonna be a big shove all the way back. Can we do it in one hit? No, okay. Got it in 2 hits though. I think that was one less than the one that we had to do the first time. Okay, now we take this, we go back to the catacombs, whatever they happen to call it, and we, you know, get back to where we were. Who was that? I wonder if I can just hit enter instead of, like, mousing over to continue. That might take too much time away from me. Okay. Come downstairs, we actually do what she says for once. Properly this time. Even though I don't want to. Goes against all of my better judgment. Get out there. This is legitimately have fun. I mean, I'll try to have fun, as much fun as you can have in a old school horror game. I got no idea how much fun is. This lady, whoever she is, I think her name is Myrtle. She's not gonna let me have fun whatsoever. This is not the look of the woman that wants you to have fun. And now we go to the chapel, and she's gonna be attacking us at the chapel. Maybe I don't know. Back up, lady. Why do I get points for this? What is it? Am I looping? I'm looping, aren't I? This is okay. This is what you get points for. You get points for juking the spirits, breaking your already broken ankles. How long did this go for? Just don't look her in the eyes. Don't worry, I don't need to do that. Play DVD long enough. I've got skills that are like miles ahead of yours. Already too ready for that. Alright, now we go back down to the chapel to investigate since we're able to now, I think. Okay, a bunch of dead plants. This is where they usually probably do visitation, if I had to guess. Locked trunk. Where in the world would I find a key? Is it behind the... No, it's not. Where would a key be? Yes. No, I don't think it is. Like, I'm definitely not lying about that. Let's see if there's anything in the, still nothing in the empty room. What about the room that locked itself? Nope, okay. Nothing. Nope, I already read this, but let's read it again just cause. Okay, looking around. Maybe they unlocked this door. Maybe the door at the bottom. I have no idea which. Nope, didn't do that one. Maybe against every fiber of my being, they probably want us to go back down to the basement just to check why Myrtle, or if Myrtle had happened to leave her coffin, which we definitely have confirmed. Like, no doubt, that wasn't a figment of our imagination. That was legitimately chasing us. Got 65 points for it, apparently. I don't know why there's a point system in a horror game. Like, that is completely absurd to me. What's the purpose? Like, do I earn something for it? This winding hall. I went back up the stairs. How did I get that confused down here to where I went back up the stairs? I can't wait for her to chase me out of here. I'm gonna die. It's legitimately gonna kill me when she's gonna chase me out of here. Bro. How am I getting this confused? I can't even remember where her room is now. Okay, never take this hallway. I've already taken this. This one cannot go there because it's a dead end. Which way? Which way? I think this is all just a big square. This is one big square. Yeah, this is one big square. So that's what is getting me confused. Maybe I go through here instead. The thing is that there's no door here though. So the stairs should be back this way. Yeah. The stairs, if I take this path back down, the stairs should be that way. But right now, yep, the coffin's open, and look at that, we got a key. A key to what though? A shiny gold key in the coffin. Please don't chase me. Enter. Okay, you can't press enter. I just wanted to check to confirm that. Okay. Come on, this is illegal. You shouldn't be able to do this. I found the stairs immediately. How did I do that? All of a sudden, I was having trouble when I didn't have a key, but now I have one. Now I'm making all... Okay. Alright. Good on you for teleporting. I didn't know you had that ability. Back to the basement. Even though this is not the best strategy whatsoever. Okay. I hate it. I hate that she just shows up at random. You never know when. Of course, that's the good thing about old school horror games. You never know when. That door was definitely not locked. I got 136 points, by the way. If you need to know. I don't know how relevant the points are. But no, one thing about classic horror games is the fact that they don't tell you when you're being chased. You just pop. They just pop up, and you gotta know how to deal with the situation in that very second, or else you just end up dying to whatever's chasing you. Like, it may seem like the most ridiculous thing ever to deal with, but that's how the classic horror games terrified people. They didn't tell you when the danger was coming or where it was. That was the decent part about it. The fear factor is always gonna be there because there's no terror radius type of deal. Like, there's nothing telling you what you're running away from, or if you need to, until it's right on top of you. The only way to keep Myrtle in her coffin for good is to lock it. I thought I had locked it before, but someone else must have unlocked it. Either that or the lid was forced open. There's a key in here. It's labeled Myrtle. Interesting. And that's the note that I just read, I think, so. It was forced open, apparently. They stitched him back together. Who did they stitch back together? I can't. Wow, I'm actually getting tense. This is odd. I usually don't get too tense this early about a horror game. Is there anything in here? Nope, still. Door locked still. Okay. What would they want us to get? Myrtle's gonna show up at some point. I know she is. Old lady Myrtle. Miss Myrtle is gonna, I don't know, do something. I'm gonna keep that basement open just because it's a good roundabout area. It's a very good place to loop around if you need to. So that's definitely staying open. Even though it has so many dead ends, I don't think she chases you. I don't think she gets up on your back if you happen to be getting chased. So that's a good thing about it. They locked both doors, so where exactly would they want me to go? The door's warped pretty badly. I don't think I'd be able to get it open. I mean, we could just shove it open like we did the other door, but I mean, if you say so. There's no doors in here. Nope, no doors at all. No stairs either, that's weird. You just lead down here and it leads straight to a dead end. I think I'll be able to get Get it open. Okay, there's nothing in here. I have a key, so I wonder exactly what the key does. This is a fairly short not retirement. This is definitely not a retirement home. Okay. Very small funeral home. Like, there's not too many places that I've got to look for. So, I guess I just go downstairs and see if there's any other door that isn't the one that I was going to in the first place. Unless they want me to return back to the coffin, which is... Why would I do that? Okay, there has to be something to do with downstairs of all places. Don't kill me. I'm actually just trying to get through this game. Don't need you doing all that extra. Could do without that, honestly. Okay, there it is. Oh, your coffin's closed again? Is she in there? I should probably do what the note said. Need to lock this thing. Yep, lock it. You should have, like, melted the key, thrown the key in the drain, anything but leave it right next to the coffin. It's labeled 5. 5, room 1? Interesting. Okay, that's the key that's right. Oh, she did not like that. She did not like that. Okay, we're getting out of here. It's jammed. Hit it. Hit it. Keep hitting it. There we go. No way no, I didn't die. I didn't die to that. Alright. Just a note. Just a note here. Apparently, after all that. I'm not asking you to speak to me, but I made something for you today. At first, I thought about going out and picking you the prettiest flowers I could find, but decided not to. Flowers are beautiful, but eventually they all die. Instead, I made you an origami rose. Paper will never wither. I mean, unless you put it in water. Just like my love for you. This rose is black because the love we once shared is gone. Oh. It was lost in the darkness, and there's no ignoring that. However, even if this love is no longer mutual, there's still one side that will never die. And this rose is our symbol. So, one-sided love, I see. Someone in love with someone, and the other one's just not interested whatsoever.
Full system lockdown enabled.
Why does a funeral home have a lockdown center? Like a lockdown system? That's the weirdest thing ever. Who's arming this funeral home this way? As if it's like holding weapons hostage or something. So someone, I don't know how, it initiated a lockdown system, and I guess we gotta find a code for it most likely in order to open it. How would it do that? Okay, this note still stays the same. I thought it would have had a code on it or something, because it looks like I need a code. Okay. There's some door. Room V. It said V or 5, room 1. So I'm guessing maybe this room? No, because it won't be able to get it open. Family room. I had a key for some door. It can't be here. It can't be there. And this other door needs a keypad. So we're looking for a completely different door. Maybe one that I've literally never seen. Or the exit? Of course not. Just, I had to try. You have to give it a good try just in case it just so happens to work. You never know. Oh, it was this door. Okay. It's the key for both locks? I need both of them, don't I? Or unless I control. Nope, control no work. So, okay, I need both. I need another key. Where would I find another key though? Let me see. Pause, settings. No, not this. How to play. Okay, space. Arrow keys. Okay. Left click to interact, open doors, press tab to pause. Your score will be based on close calls. Close calls are achieved by getting close to the enemy without letting them catch you. When your score starts increasing, the enemy is dangerously close. Try to get as many close calls as possible to bring up your score. You should not let your close calls with the enemy last for too long. This is particularly... Oh, the enemy is particularly volatile and will catch you if you're close for too long. Huh. Okay, that's good to know. So, if I'm racking up points, that means that I'm in like the death range. I should probably get away immediately if I start racking up points. Good to know. I'm glad that the game told me that, because I don't think it would. It didn't have any tips or whatsoever when I started this game. It just let me start it up. They didn't tell me that the tips were in the settings. You know, when in doubt, go back down to the basement, because that seems to be what everything is leading towards. It's always the basement somehow. Unless the chapel has anything for me. I'm going to hope it does. It probably doesn't, but I mean, one can dream. Nope, just the same old note, and that means we go back to the basement. It's always the last resort. Like, I hate it, but this is what they want us to do. Most likely. Okay. Thank you, door. Thank you for just slamming open somehow. You slammed open. How do you slam open a door? Maybe I kicked it open? There's no animation to, like, show that I kicked it open, but you'd probably have to imagine that that's exactly what happened. This is the dead end way. Still asleep? Can I just hop over here and see what... Okay. Got anything else for me? Like, I think I need some information, and I'm not getting any information whatsoever, unless there's something else on the note. Nope, just don't look her in the eyes. Don't look. Okay, there's nothing really interesting about that. There's nothing telling me what to do on the keypad either. Maybe I just attempt the keypad and it just like types the code in at random. Maybe it just gives it to me. I know that that's hoping for the best, but I mean, you'd have to assume that it'd do something like that. This game is disturbingly quiet too, by the way. Like, I don't get why it's deathly quiet in here. It's as if a literal funeral is happening, to be honest. Okay, I'm guessing we just attempt this, right? Like, they couldn't have this here for nothing. Okay, authorized personnel. Maybe they actually want us to find a code somewhere. But where would a code even be in the first place? I'm not allowed to get to this other... Oh, wait, what's this?
Ever since my first day working here, I've felt a little strange.
Why did they allow me... what?
Now, after what
Where
happened
did this
that
voiceover
day,
come from?
things seem to be getting even stranger. I'd even go so far as to say creepy. I've been an embalmer for years now, and I'm very passionate about my job. I've always felt comfortable with what I do, so it's pretty unusual that I feel this way. 2 of my colleagues have died. I had to embalm them both. However, grief can't explain this feeling. Up until just 4 days ago, I hadn't even known about the history of this funeral home. I already knew that it was ridiculously old, but what I didn't know was that it allegedly harbors some kind of powerful aura which traps and torments the spirits of people who have died in a state of grief or fear, and have at some point been associated with the building in one way or another. These associations apparently include those occurring post-mortem, such as embalmings and funerals.
How do you randomly get this information? Is that it? Still can't open the door, so. What was that? What was that? What was that? Something was quick stepping behind me. I don't like that. What was that? Hello? You wanna run that by me again? Hopefully not. I just want to know what you were trying to do. Alright, something else. There's something here that ain't Myrtle. I don't know what. Okay, let me see. I don't know what it is, but something here is messing with me, and I don't think it's Myrtle this time. It has a completely different sound to it, completely different music to it. So I don't know what it could be. Okay, camera, if you would please function properly. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Unless it does it again. Okay, just making sure. Whoa! Okay, he wasn't following me. I thought he was gonna. He walked down this hallway. Oh, there's a page on the door, on the posting board, on the bulletin board. I think that's what they call this. Mrs. Raines, please tell your son stop playing under the table during funeral services. It's disruptive and upsetting to the grieving families. Today he also stole one of the keys to the visitation room and was later attempting to open one of the drawers in the morgue. This type of behavior is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. If you do not start controlling him, I will take it upon myself to personally teach him a lesson. Michael. What? Another character named Michael? Okay. I don't know why that's like such a coincidence for some reason. Okay, let's see. Stole one of the keys to the visitation room. Attempting to open one of the drawers in the morgue. Behavior is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. Okay. Stole the keys and ended up at the morgue. One of the visitation rooms in the morgue. Oh. Oh. What's this?
To make things even weirder, this place has a serious lockdown system. Yesterday was the first time I've ever seen it used, and many of the workers, including myself, were ordered to wait in family room until the situation was taken care of. No one I've spoken to about it knows why it was done, or at least they won't say. All I know is that these safety glass windows and electronic gates appear to be designed for keeping things in rather than out.
They're keeping the spirits. How's it going? Oh yeah, how's it going, Overworld? Nice to see that you dropped in for the stream.
I was the first responder that day.
So far,
I was the first and only person to make it to Myrtle's side before she passed away. She managed to give Sullivan a parting "I love
an old
you"
horror
on that
game.
baby
I'm glad of the
monitor,
lasting impact it has as far as jump scares and such go. And the chase,
the last thing
like
she
the
ever
tension,
did was
all
give
of that,
me that
all
piece
the
of paper.
classic
It was
horror.
a short poem she had written for Sullivan earlier that day. She asked me to give it to him, and I promised her I would. Then she slipped away.
Like dying?
I guess Sullivan had picked up by Myrtle's weak rasping in the baby monitor that something was happening to her, because soon after she had passed, he came running into the hall from the upstairs arrangement room. But he was too late. She was gone.
Wow,
That's
okay,
when
so
he
that's
broke
why the
down.
baby monitor is sitting next
I'd
to
never
her.
seen him show so much emotion towards Myrtle before. Then, of course, the rest happened. I'll keep my promise, even now. It's all I can do for my dear friends.
Wow, and this was the embalmer. Sullivan had picked up Myrtle's weak rasping. Is Sullivan... She had written for Sullivan. Okay. Sullivan is... Well, Myrtle is in love with Sullivan. Game saved. Thank you so much. I didn't even know there was a save in this game, to be honest. I thought if you died, you probably had to restart over again. I was just dreading the fact that if I died, maybe I would have had to restart over again, but I'm glad that is not the case. Ooh, I'm so happy about that. Okay, we read through that. We got a little bit of backstory. Myrtle loves Sullivan. Sullivan did not love her back, I don't think. So, she's upset about that. Okay, that was... sound go? The sound is completely gone. A lot of strange things that I've seen around this place. For instance, a fireplace that isn't even a real fireplace. Some kind of ladder shaft, but there's a tough metal grate fastened over it that appears to be controlled electronically by the lockdown system, most likely. Okay. Another thing I started wondering is about a metal handle that's been sitting on Michael's desk for about a month now. I asked him once about it out of curiosity, but he avoided giving me a direct answer. He told me it broke off of something. I had already assumed this, seeing it as covered in dirt and rusted around the edges where it had been clearly attached to something for a very long time. Perhaps the biggest mystery I've encountered here is the place Myrtle always went for privacy. She was often depressed, so she was always going into the downstairs hall on her way to wherever it was she went to be alone. However, she seemed to vanish. The only place she could have gone from that hallway is down into the basement, but I went down there one day to ask her something and I couldn't find her. I'm wondering if there's a secret room somewhere down there after all. I did learn from Michael that this building is from the 1600s, long before it was ever a funeral home. Buildings as old as this one sometimes have a few secret areas. Okay, so we're looking for a secret passageway of some sort. Now, you want to explain to me where the sound went, game? Because that's a little bit confusing to me. Like, the sound has completely died. Hold on, let me check whether that's like the game doing that. It's at 100. I don't. Maybe we have sound again. Okay, I don't know. Okay. That note moved. That note was not here.
They still haven't buried them. Sullivan has been lying in his coffin now for 2 days, and Myrtle for 3. Because Conrad refused to touch Myrtle's coffin after her funeral, it had to be put aside. There are so many notes lying here. Like, there's so many notes lying around. Conrad still simply doesn't want to have anything to do with the burial of either of them, even if all he's doing is preparing a future grave without actually touching the coffins. I'm starting to wonder if he had some type of unpleasant encounter with Myrtle and Sullivan's coffins, or he heard some absurd rumor about their corpses.
First the sound mutes.
What's sad is that Myrtle and Sullivan don't have relatives who care enough about their burials to actually do something about this. Michael was embarrassed to have to tell
I honestly thought that was the game doing that, not gonna lie. Like, I legitimately thought the game just muted itself on purpose. That would be a wild thing.
I didn't see a point in doing so, considering the person they would be doing it for is already gone. I don't know.
Next.
As far as feeling nervous around coffins, I do get a strange vibe now in the visitation room. The atmosphere
I've read so many notes, I can't really keep up with them. There's so many items that I feel like I've got to look for. But
a little bit oppressive.
I don't exactly
seems to be more
remember where all of them are, so I'm probably going to just start running in random rooms and looking for items I can interact with. Because there's been a ton of notes so far
what I've heard before about
that are alluding to items that I've got to retrieve.
Negative energy due to evil or extremely upset spirits. Maybe it's just normal stuffy air. There aren't any windows in there, and it is the middle of summer.
Okay. I haven't seen Myrtle in a while. She's probably gonna pop up at some point. I've been seeing other ghosts of the place that I don't like appearing directly in front of me for whatever reason. But they did say that they trap spirits here on purpose. So, the security card reader here, it looks like it also requires a passcode. A card and a passcode? Are you, bro? What is the security? Who's looking to steal this many things from a funeral home? I don't think all that security is required. Unless, like, this is a funeral home for the rich. People, like, there's been active reports of people, like, looting before they even get to the cemetery. That's messed up. That's really messed up. Oh, another note.
It turns out that Devin
so
got into the morgue
notes.
by stealing Sullivan's key card from the office. Mrs. Raines had been in there and forgot to lock it when she left. Nobody knows exactly how the kid figured out the passcode, but considering what a flake his mother is, that's probably just something else she inadvertently compromised.
Wow. Are you gonna talk bad shit like that?
With a few of his belongings from the funeral home. I guess because he had worked here for so long and was so loyal to his job. Michael revealed that one of those belongings is Sullivan's key card. Of course, they wanted to deactivate it from the system to avoid any breaches and the chance that it was stolen. But then again, Mrs. Raines would be the one who would do that.
She didn't deactivate
I discovered earlier today that Devin had stolen the system lock override key as well.
How is Devin getting to all these items?
This has got to be the most troublesome, ill-behaved kid I've ever encountered.
Pickpocket. Whoever this child is, master thief. I don't know how he manages to obtain so many items from people. Just a master in thievery. And somehow no one notices until he's already attempting to break in. Grief-stricken man killed by train after blinding himself. Wow, that's deep. 57-year-old Sullivan James, one of two funeral directors at the Shanmeyer Hills Funeral Home, was killed Monday after he tripped and fell onto the tracks of an oncoming train. According to his co-workers at the funeral home, James had slipped into a state of grief-stricken hysteria just minutes earlier after experiencing an emotional breakdown over the death of a childhood friend and co-worker, Myrtle Varnworth, who had been suffering from a severe brain tumor which doctors had deemed inoperable. Mrs. Varnworth passed away 9 days after the end of her predicted death date. James, devastated, apparently gouged out his own eyes using a scalpel from the funeral home's preparation room and managed to scramble out a nearby window. Miles Treadman, an embalmer at Chanmeyer Hills Funeral Home and a short-time co-worker of Mr. James, had begun to chase after the frenzied man through the field beneath the building, or behind the building, but was not able to catch him before he reached a nearby segment of railroad tracks. How did he know that he would, where he was going after he blinded himself? Like, that takes an awful lot of thought process, and if he knew exactly where it was by heart, I'm not sure, but it takes a lot to get all the way to a train from the woods, and what happened. Okay, he reached a segment of railroad tracks and tripped, falling down on top of them. Treadman and a few other eyewitnesses reported that James made no attempt to get up as the train quickly rolled in. Was killed on impact, the train hitting him with such force that he was severed into 3 pieces. It has been speculated by those who knew the man that his fatal episode was driven by guilt for not treating his longtime friend how he believed he should have. Okay, this double tragedy at the Chanmeyer Hills Funeral Home has sparked a great deal of public interest in the site and has become an attraction of loitering and vandalism among young people. In the 3 days that have passed since the incident, 3 arrests have already been made. They never buried either of them. 80? Oh, both are still here. They just made the both in weirdly odd lettering. They never buried either of them. Both are still here. I don't like that. I don't like that they even told me that. There's something written on the back. A code? They say that if you take his rose, he wakes up. That's the only way his coffin will open. I heard that he also tears you into 3 pieces if he catches you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something's under the table. So, we've just got to investigate that something, huh? There's just no other option? We can just decide not to? They won't find it ever. You demented child. You little... Okay. 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 He has some huge eyes, too.
All those attending the funeral service for Sullivan James, please gather in
Who's
the
writing?
visitation room.
What is that? Oh, that's whispering. That is whispering. Who's here? The funeral for Sullivan James. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. There's no. You're not whispering in my ear. No. You're not doing that. Okay, something's there. Something's there that I should not be near. Door is still warped. Okay. I'm not going in there. Like that goes against everything I believe in. As far as safety in horror games is concerned, that goes against everything I believe in. I'm not gonna do that. Of course, it probably advances the story, so they want me to go in there by force. I have legitimately no option other than to do so. Which sucks, but that's the way that it is. Okay, hey Myrtle, you awake? Sullivan's getting buried. Sullivan's about to go under. I think you should really be there since, you know, love and everything. Okay, where was the stairs? I don't know. You know, it is a good thing that I can at least find the stairs immediately when I'm being chased, but when I'm not being chased, I've got no idea where they are. Completely lost. How do I lose it? You know, it just makes no sense. I lose the stairs when I'm not being chased. That's not it. This is the complete wrong direction. Okay, I think I should be running this way instead. These should, every time I think I'm gonna make the turn towards the stairs. Where I guess you're gonna do you're going to a funeral. Do you have your suit ready? I have no idea if my character's wearing a suit or not. That's completely up to the game. If my character managed to bring a suit with him on the way here, I mean, it would be formal. I don't know who all is attending besides me though, so I'm a bit confused by that. Okay, there are the stairs. So I have to see if the stairs are... They want me to go in, don't they? They just want me to go in. Alright. Yeah, this is the thing we do. This is exactly what we do. It's the best course of action for us. Yeah, we used the last key. Hey, Sullivan. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I can't be attending that. I don't think they want me in attendance. Not gonna lie. I don't think I'm welcome here. What is that? What's that glowing? I don't think I should be in attendance, not gonna lie. I don't think Sullivan was a fan of me. I don't think he liked me. Whoever I am to him, I mean, I don't know. But I don't think he's into me being here. Don't worry, I didn't come to, you know, do anything wrong. I'm coming to, like, you know, respect, pay, you know, press F to pay respects and such. Dare you, double dare you. But why though? Why? Oh boy, well I mean, there's a black origami rose lying on top of the coffin. Take it. We got no choice. Woo! Look, nothing's happening. I didn't die. Look at that. You should really put the rose back. Not gonna lie, like you should really put that rose back. Can we reconsider? Do we still have time to do that? Apologies, I should be leaving. I should really be leaving.
Sullivan James was blind as a bat.
You here? Oh, he is here.
Sullivan James
Oh man, you look
fell
real
down
dry
flat.
now. I think you need to take a,
Sullivan
you know, a good dip in
James
the ocean.
is withered and blue. Sullivan James is coming for you.
Not me. Not me. Surely not me. Wow. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't run. I can't run. I can't run. I can't run. They're not allowing me to run. Come on, let me out of here. Let me out. Let me out. Come on, that's enough damage. Let me out. Let me out. Not right. This ain't right. Can't be doing this. bro. I'm not dying to this. This is not how I'm kind of. How long am I supposed to do this? I think I might have grabbed something, I'm not sure. Yes, I did. I grabbed the key. Sorry if it's too loud for you to hear. I can't hear either. I legitimately can. Whoa! I'm earning points. That's not good. Oh. Something fell where Sullivan was. Whew. Whew. What does this mean? Is there a key where Sullivan's body was? I legitimately couldn't hear, by the way. Like, man, that sound was a little bit too loud for my liking. For anyone's liking. I'm sorry if like the thing had, if the sound of screeching had piqued your eardrums. Can I let? No, I can't even be let back in. Okay. So I'm guessing that just means that there's a key by the coffin, right? Like, I mean, like that's the obvious thing that they would be alluding to, right? Sullivan just looks like a whirlwind. I don't know what he is. They said he was separated into 3 parts, but he looks like a literal force of nature. This man looks like the Tasmanian Devil animation. Just, I guess just like running around in a cloud of smoke. Hey, Myrtle. I'm looking in the eyes. Where exactly is it pointing me towards, if that's the case? It wasn't pointing me down here. So, what would it be alluding? What would it be sending me towards? Oh, it's the key card. Okay, he didn't stop here, did he? I thought he stopped a little bit further than that. Alright, he dropped the security card, which has not been deactivated, luckily. Enter passcode. 09 key, submit code. I don't have the code. But man, it was terrifying. When I got near him, I just got slightly near him, and my points started racking up. I'm at 733. And I think I was like in the double digits by the time. No, I was like 130 something when Myrtle was chasing me. This man, I don't know what was with him, but my points just skyrocketed somehow. Just a hint for the future, you already found the key in the coffin. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me that. Right, that does make sense. Right click to go back. You child. You're giving me what I need, but at the same time, count the lines between the lines. Okay. What? The lines between the lines. Okay. So I'm guessing they're looking for X's and O's, right? Like that just makes sense. 1, count the lines between the lines. Okay, it probably wants me to count specifically X's then. Because X is a line and, circle is a circle, which is not a line. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, the first number is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 6. Okay, that's 4. 2, 6, 4. 2, 6, 4, 4? Oh, actually, they actually want me to press the numbers. 2, 6, 4, 4. And enter submit code. Access denied. Enter passcode. What? Wait, there's another one? Though you never opened the coffin in the basement. The coffin opened itself in the basement. I never had to open it. Okay, 1322. Access denied. That's odd. Okay, what exactly do you mean? Count the lines between the lines. Like, that's obviously 2. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, that's the obvious thing. Like, count the lines between the lines. Do you want me to count the other lines as well? Count the you're very cryptic about this, you weird child. Lines between the lines. What exactly could that even possibly mean? I'm guessing maybe it wants me to count the lines where the X's are as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so maybe I'm just guessing the first number is 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, that couldn't be it. 0, 3, 3. 0, 3, 3. Really? I mean, it's worth an attempt. Okay, 0, 3, 3. Well, no, we need a 4-digit code. We need a 4-digit code. Take a look at the circles instead? Alright, I mean, it's worth a shot. Okay, 0, 3, 0, 3. Okay, 0, 3, 0, 3. That, you didn't type the other number, which is what had me confused. Oh, I went back instead of actually typing it in. Access denied, okay. I wish you'd come back and tell me what he meant rather than playing tic-tac-toe and leaving. X, like, count the lines between the lines. This has to be the weirdest thing I've ever, okay. The lines between the lines. Okay, maybe it means to count what's missing. The lines between the lines. So, what possibly would have been tic-tac-toe, maybe he wants me to count the empty spots. Maybe. It's, okay. 1, 2. That's 2 empty spots where it would have been tic-tac-toe. 2 is 1, 1, 1. That couldn't be it. There's no way that could be it. Count the lines between the lines. 2, 1, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That could be 3. It could be 2, 1, 1, 3 or 2, 1, 1, 1, which I don't think it is. No access denied. Oh boy, I love trying codes. I love the puzzles and games that don't seem like they make sense. Maybe the circle. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the circles instead. Again. Okay. This would be 0. This would be 2. I mean, there are 2 different directions that this could be going in. 2, 0, 2, 0, 3. Okay, 0, 2, 0, 3. Maybe that works. There's so many codes. There's so many codes I could come up with, but I don't think any of them would probably be the right one, because the count the lines between the lines thing can mean so many different things. So if anyone has any idea what this could mean, I mean, you're free to throw it out there. I have no idea what this could be just yet. The lines between them. I'm thinking that probably meant the empty spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 8. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's 8, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 3, 7, 4. No, it can't be. No way. No. Yeah, these numbers seem completely random. Yeah, that does not seem like it would have been correct whatsoever. So, I mean, if anyone has a reasonable idea about what this I've pretty much ran out of ideas other than trying what's in front of me. Unless I just mean count everything up at once, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 6, 2, 5. No. Let me see them. Let you see the puzzle. I mean, they're all right here. I've been staring at it forever. The lines between the lines. Like, they're just 1, 2, 3. Okay, like, I think whatever the first one is probably has to be 0. Okay. 1, 2, 0, 2, 0. Okay, 0, 2, 0, 2. I'm not even sure what the last one is. I think 0, 2 something would probably be the right way to go about it. 0, 2 something. Something. I'm thinking it's 0, but I'm not exactly sure. Okay, I'm gonna see what Overworld comes up with, or anyone else, because this doesn't make any sense. Or I could just look it up myself. Yeah, I'm still looking at them. I mean, at least everyone happens to be helping me if they want to. I appreciate the help if you guys have any ideas about what this number could be. Because I think I've pretty much tried everything that that I could think of at this point. Hmm. 7374. Okay. Now, I'm gonna ask, how exactly did you come up with that number? You know, out of curiosity. Access denied. Wait, did I definitely, yeah, put that in 7.874 just to make sure. No. No, it is not. Weird. So, I wonder what they want. Like this, I wonder what they're looking for. Because this message means so many things. The lines between the lines. 1, 2, like, okay. 1, counting them by fingers. Oh, that's the method you used. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. Like, there's no, how do I go about that? 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. And just 3? Okay, 1, 2, 2, 3, maybe. No. Okay, there has to be like a note or something I'm missing. There has to be something that shows me how to do this other than that code. Like, is there something in the basement? Does Myrtle have a code laying in her body that happens to show me exactly how to get that unlocked? Or does the child have anything that could help me out just a bit? Because apparently that security code is the only thing that happens to be stopping this.
They still haven't buried them.
2 days.
Sullivan has been lying in his coffin now. As far as feeling nervous.
2, maybe 2 and 3 or something. I'm not sure exactly, but I think I'm going to go on a limb and say that 2 and 3.
She was often
or 1600. We got some numbers. Like, they gave us numbers, so I'm gonna see if we can work with those. Okay, I think they took this note in here. I'm gonna try like 2300 or something, and then 1600s. Maybe that works. Go down here just to make sure that I thought I heard someone else walking for a minute.
It turns out that Devin got in.
Okay, not that one. Was there a note over here? Yes, it was, right? Oh, wait, I can't read that again. Oh, that sucks. Guess it was just for the jump scare, not for the information. Okay, 2, 3, and then something with 1600 maybe. Find his body? Where did we find his body? Because, like, wasn't it just, it was in here. And we can't go back in here. We got the, unless they want us to find the key now. I'm guessing they wanted us to go through the security door because that's what it said that we were supposed to be going towards. That and the kid showed up. I'm gonna try 1600 just to make sure. Nope. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, that was worth a shot. Well, gonna go downstairs and see if we can find Sullivan's body then, if that's what we have to do. I'm betting his body's downstairs. He's probably grief-stricken again by Myrtle being dead. Man's facing grief all over again. Okay. Myrtle, where did you go? You missed Sullivan's funeral. He tried to bring me in the coffin with him, which I don't think you'd like. Yeah, he is not down there. Don't look around the eyes, I know that. So, we're pretty much just chilling in here waiting for something to happen. Or for some reason the door to, bother opening by itself, since apparently no code that I put in is right. No code that I put in is correct whatsoever, which sucks. Unless we find another after he stopped chasing you because he fell. I mean, no, we put in the key card, overworld, if that's what you're talking about. We got the key card. We put the key card in. The only thing that we have to find now is the code. Because apparently the code is an extra precaution just in case. There has to be like some gold or valuables or something sitting behind that door. There couldn't just be nothing. Something has to be in that room. I'm legitimately about to like look up the walkthrough. I didn't want to like look up the code at the very least. Security code. Apparently, because this game. What are you proposing that I look for? Because where he fell, which was on the stairs, there was nothing left. Like there was nothing left in that area. I don't think he fell at all, honestly. The code itself is what I'm talking about. Remember, there was a note saying took the car. What if he has the code too? The note was. I mean, it said that Devin had the note, or well, Devin had the card, but he got it taken by Sullivan. So I don't believe he had the code on him.
It turns out that Devin got into the morgue.
Okay, no, that wasn't even it. So I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check just in case. I'm gonna check this empty room. Because they were talking about secret passageways and stuff. It probably won't be in this room, but... Oh, I thought there was a code in the window. That would have been very exhausting to have to see after, you know, nothing's happened in this room for the longest time, but out of all things, they randomly brought up a code in this room. Where would I find a code, though? Been bumbling around this entire, like this short place for as long as possible looking
There
for
are a lot
code.
of strange things I've seen around this place. For instance, the fireplace that isn't even a real fireplace. It's some kind of ladder
Controlled
shaft,
electronically.
but there's a tough metal grate fastened over it that appears to be controlled electronically.
So I'm guessing.
Most likely
I'm
by
guessing
the
that
lockdown
has
system.
to be leading down
I'm assuming
towards
the shaft
the
leads down to the
towards the-
basement, but
yeah.
it must have been sealed off because it's not accessible from anywhere down there. Another thing I've started wondering about is a metal handle that's been sitting on Michael's desk for about a month now. I asked about it once out of curiosity, but he avoided giving me a direct answer. He told me it broke off of something. I had already assumed this, seeing as it's covered in dirt and
confusing.
rusted around the edges where it had clearly been attached to something for a
2947?
very long time.
2947.
She was often depressed.
Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna go back down to this door and I'm gonna check if this is the actual code. Because apparently the most horrific thing, other than Sullivan James, is the fact that this code has to be the most ridiculous thing. This code has to be the most convoluted thing in the world. 2947. How does one figure this? 2. Okay, I can see 2. I've already gathered 2 from the first one. Where'd the 9 come from? Where did the 9 show up at? Oh, let's try it. Tell me how. Tell me. Yeah, this is great. This is the most horrific thing about the game so far. With that convoluted code. Okay, this is the room where they clean the bodies and everything. The preparation room. They get the embalming room. That's what it was. Like, bro, where did they get the 9 from? That's all I'm confused about. Where do you get a 9 out of that second one? Alright, this is where Sullivan James is at. Oh, hey Strider. It's the overworld is saving the day again. Yep, he popped in here as always to save this stream. I really enjoyed that he's been here helping us out at all times. Honestly, I probably should make Overworld a mod at some point. Whenever I happen to get the time or get around the time to do that, I think he'd be a decent mod. He seems like he knows what he's doing, and like mods don't really do much to begin with, so I definitely feel like you have earned the title. Okay, there's a paper over here.
Everyone here is dead. They've all been killed.
This is a morgue.
Ghosts in this house are not like
what do you
ghosts
think is
in
gonna
other
happen?
houses. If they're looking for something specific, their corpses
Appreciate you
actually
being here, by the way,
get
Strider,
up.
if I didn't say it when you
Someone
popped
threw
in.
the lockdown switch and I can't get out. I finally found the override key, but I'm not sure exactly where the switch is. Although I might have an idea. I remember overhearing a conversation Michael was having a few months ago about something which was located underground.
Yeah, the chimney.
I'm
or the
confused
fireplace,
as to
I mean,
whether
not
or
the
not
chimney.
this underground
Chimney's on
location
top of
is
the
the
house.
main basement where Myrtle's coffin is. I went down there a while ago and looked around, but it appears to be mostly a storage space.
Okay.
Maybe I missed it. The basement is extremely dark, even with a flashlight. Maybe I need to go search again more thoroughly.
I mean, you don't need to do that, but if you want,
I need to find
if you
the
want to
switch.
die, I
My
mean,
very life
you're
depends
into
on
that.
it,
Who
as
knows?
do the lives of many future wanderers if this doesn't stop. One of the most unsettling things about this funeral home is that after a while, you start to feel as though it's hanging by a thread and on the verge of collapsing, prevented only by the mysterious force that fills the building. It's such a strange feeling.
it's literally gonna experience
Maybe I'm not
trapped
the
in
same
it.
skeptic I was before working here. But where is that damn switch?
Doesn't Michael have the switch? Like, they said he hit the
deepest part of the house.
deepest part of the house. Sullivan, you here? Please don't be. I'd appreciate if you just didn't decide to pop up and kill me for some random reason. Like, oh, we just leave. Okay. It's saving. I thought. Where? I swear, he's right on my side. He's to my left. I just won't. I won't. X marks the spot. I'm tired of you, child. I'm tired of this child. He keeps doing this. All these weird puzzle messages that don't make no sense to anyone. X marks the spot. This is the most, like, misleading character ever in a horror game. You gotta make a great mod. Also, some of these games seem unbeatable, if not for looking up what to do. It is an old game, so, like, no one's gonna know what to do. I can't imagine playing it, like, way back when this was practically new for other people, because, like, man, they wouldn't have had the answer whatsoever. Which is why I can see why people had decided to record these games over stream them, because they probably would have been just as confused. X marks the spot. Okay. I'm guessing this means this has to be for the whatchamacallit. This is the chapel seating arrangements. This is like the first four, like the first the row of the first four, or the first two rows in the seating. So it's the like the middle? Yeah, the middle left chair. And that's in the chapel. You there? Wait for me to... Okay, someone's definitely here. This looks like turning L's.
No.
Whoa, boy! Okay, Sullivan. You don't just find you left it. No. Stop getting restored. No. Stop getting restored, man. That is not good. I'm at 1,000 restored. I'm gonna keep losing. I gotta speed through it. Somehow. Maybe the adrenaline. That is terrifying. I'm gonna keep losing. I've got too good of a strategy. Holy mind game! How do you do that. That man, he stayed still on the stairs intentionally so he could try to get me off guard again. He tried to, bro, someone learning a game this old and them trying to learn your movement, that is frightening. That's a lot more frightening than them just straight up chasing you. They're legitimately trying to look for paths to cut me off. What do L left? No, it goes left. My ears. I know. And my ears, I can't hear either. What you guys are hearing is legitimately just blaring directly into my ears. I cannot hear as much as you guys aren't able to hear. It has to be this seat right here. What's this? It is very important that anyone who saw or spoke with Devin the day he went missing come to me in my office immediately, as we need as much information on his whereabouts and behavior as soon as possible. If it helps, Devin would always become noticeably excited and start behaving suspiciously when he had plans of doing something or going somewhere he knew he wasn't supposed to. Alright, let's see what's under this chair. Key under the chair. It's labeled System Lock. Okay, before whatever happens, I'm gonna read the chat right quick. Since that's the loudest stinger sound I've heard since the Nun game from Puppet Combo. Shoot, man, you're right. Must have been awful through the headphones. Oh yeah, yes. It's directly into the ear on the headphones. Right, directly into the eardrum. It is painful. I could just slightly bump down the sound. It's gonna be good for you guys, not good for me, because I still hear the same level. But like, I'm just gonna make it a little bit more bearable for you guys, if so. Okay. It's at like 6.8 decibels so far. Tell me if this is okay. If like what you're hearing right now is okay. What do? L goes left. No, it goes left. This is it, the override key. Now, all that's left is to find the switch in the deepest part of the house. Is that where Myrtle's coffin is? Or could this place go even deeper underground? But we gotta go to the fireplace, right? Like, that's what they wanted us to do. Sounds good to me. Appreciate the confirmation, Strider. Let's hope that Sullivan doesn't want a whirlwind to my location and attempt to kill me. I haven't seen Myrtle very often. She's been missing in action so far. The light within your eyes ignites me like a spark. It is them for which I'll search forever in the dark. Someone put down a dog? What is happening? Don't do that. Don't make that sound. I think that's Myrtle. She's just whimpering in the basement, waiting for, of course, me to show up. You need to put your comment in parts. Yeah, you do need to put your comment in parts because for some reason, yeah, the big comments don't show up, which is weird. I don't know. Like, that couldn't be. I don't know if that's a YouTube thing or not, because for some reason, huge comments never show up. I thought there was someone underneath the stairs for a minute. Yeah, that's definitely the basement. But why would I go down there? Like, whose idea would it be? What good of an idea would it be to go downstairs? I've questioned that multiple times, yet they always seem like it's a good idea. I really don't think it is. But I mean, the game will do what it wants. Okay, I'm retracing my steps. I don't know how this is like, it's so easy for me to get lost down here, but Oh, Myrtle, still not making a sound. The look in the eyes, right? The nose still is the same. I'm waiting for it to change at some point. I don't know when it'll do that. Okay, so it's definitely confirmed not to be in the coffin. Yeah, no problem. Is that in the warped door? No, okay. I thought it was. Maybe it's downstairs, actually. I did see like a big coffin when Sullivan popped up, and it was like, no, and then immediately went on the hunt. No need to go back in there. I'd rather not anyway. Good idea. Now you're thinking properly. Thing is, we probably got to go into the fireplace, which is on the locking mechanism. Okay. No, don't go back here. Okay. Where will we go next? The whining seems to be downstairs. So how much deeper do they want us to go? Like, we have the key. Wait, the secret passage, right? Some of these early indie games were trial and error. Yeah, yes, they were. You had to click on every inch of the room in order to progress. That is true. Which is what I feel like we might have to do, because I feel like the secret passage is what they're wanting me to use right now. They hinted at secret passages being a thing since it was an old building. So, there has to be one hidden somewhere, maybe. Not there. Even though... Well, these are just the stairs. Maybe it's under the stairs. Maybe. It gets louder over here. It sounds like it's above me and like below me at the same time. What's this? Oh, you already read that. How can you be two places at the same time somehow? Okay, still don't think you'd be able to open it. Like, this is the strategy I'm trying to look for. Like, every inch of this wall, and they said secret passageway, so I'm thinking that's what they're trying to get me to open. Or the fireplace, and that, because it's like, for some reason the fireplace did not want to unlock, unless there's a different way. They said there's a locking mechanism on it, which I thought would have been opened by the security thing, but maybe that's not the way it opens. Let me see if there's another way to interact with it. I can't... Is there a crouch button? Wait, let me check to see if there's an actual crouch button. Open doors, press tab to pause, space to ram doors, shift to run. No, there's no crouch button. Left click to interact and open doors. Okay. Like, I can't crouch down there if that's what they want me to do. What is wrong with these people? The lady wasn't Barry either. Yeah, what is wrong with these people? Who knows? Like, this funeral home is very, very twisted. I swear there has to be a door or something. There has to be a door or something around here. What? Why did it stop? That's the door. Okay. I thought so. I thought something was underneath here. Part of the floor here feels loose when I press on it. How completely random is that? It wasn't even a direct sound. It was legitimately in like every area on this side of the funeral home. Wait a second. I think this is a sliding door. It feels like it uses some sort of spring mechanism that keeps it closed. I have to hold it open. How did we get it? Wait. Hold it open with what, though? An oppressive miasma is emanating from down below. From this point forward, there's no turning back. Well, we got no choice. We've done everything up here. At least that we could. Saving, luckily. So glad I decided to save. Okay.
This is it. Now I know where Myrtle always went for privacy.
This is where she
now
goes?
I know where the handle on Michael's desk came from. Devin must have been trapped down here and couldn't get out.
Wow.
It was only a little while
They
after
trapped
the
the
search
child
when
down here
everything
and he
went
just
wrong.
rotted to death, I guess.
All I was ever trying
Man
to do
just
was keep
starved
my
and then
promise.
rotted away. That's
I only ever had
horrible.
the best intentions.
Even though he
But I've
was
angered Sullivan.
a real
It was a
troll
mistake
to
to touch
everyone
that rose.
that was involved with him.
This might be the last thing I ever write. I've left my notes all throughout this building in hopes that they might help anyone who happened to get trapped here.
Yeah.
If that's the case, and you've made it this far,
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry to say that I probably never made it out. However, I can tell you that I know for a fact the switch is down here.
Oh, okay,
Once
that's
I
good
flip
news.
it, I will leave the control key
Bad
behind.
news for you, but I mean, you know,
If you
good
already
news.
have it, then it was moved somehow.
Switch is down here. Once you flip it, I will leave the control key behind. If you have it, then it was moved.
Nonetheless,
Okay. Oh wait, I wanted to read
this is it.
Okay, there we go.
Nonetheless, there's one last thing I can give you, and that's a promise. These tunnels are not a dead end. At some point, there's a ladder which will take you back up to the ground floor. I don't know how far down it is, but I know that it's there.
Okay, that's
I
good
always
news.
did feel a
More
very
good news is
faint
what we need
draft
right now.
coming from that fireplace, and sounds always seem to echo down into it. After disabling the system lock, there should be a definite escape path.
So the
It's
fireplace
very
is the escape path?
Ever since Myrtle's death, the energy throughout this entire building has been growing more and more negative. My body is starting to ache, and my stomach is becoming unsettled. Now I'm getting dizzy.
Probably all the spirits
This
nearby
house has been
taking
collecting
effect.
souls for so many years.
Yeah.
It needs to be stopped. It needs to be torn down.
Free the spirits.
If I never make it out, I'll just be one more soul that's claimed. I guess I do believe in ghosts after all.
That's a pretty messed up realization to come to. That ghosts might actually exist when you're about to, become one of yourself. That's a pretty unfortunate realization. Okay. There's no dead ends here. Whatever dead end you think is a dead end is not one. Interesting. That is a huge vault. Man, this funeral home is keeping a lot more secrets than just like the multiple deaths here. Something else must have gone on. You don't just have a safe like that lying around for no reason. Who's playing music here? I don't know why it's playing music, but I mean, it's classical music too. You already know something's about to go down if you hear some vintage music. Oh, gramophone? Nope, something's about to go down here. Oh crap. Oh no. What'd I turn off? The gate in this room may jam while opening. Do not be alarmed. This is a common occurrence and will resolve itself after about 10 seconds. We are sorry for any inconvenience the cause. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Gate's gonna jam. Of course, like that's apparent. It's gonna happen almost all the time, it says, so. Okay. But where do we run to? Where do we run to after that? Nothing happened. Not yet. Am I forgetting something? Fuses. They're all missing. Okay, stay calm. They might be around here somewhere. Someone did this after I got locked in. Hold up. Okay, I was wondering what that was. Right there, right there. Give me the fuse. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that to me. Where's the other two? I'm missing one. Hey, Sullivan. Yeah. Okay. This basement, terrifying. My lamp fell over. I love how terrifying this game is like making things happen in our room. First, the sound muted. The sound muted for the game in general. And then, my lamp falls over. I don't know what's happening, bro. But, this game doing something. This game is giving me unnecessary chills in real life. Lamp hardly ever falls over. I know it isn't set, but it should not fall over. It's never fell over. Whew. Okay. A lot of fuses that I gotta look for. There's 6 fuses. I found 5 in seconds, so I'm wondering where the last one would be. I'm not able to leave the room. So before we interact with the thing, let's just check exactly where we would find every single fuse. Because I pretty much saw 4 the moment I stepped in the room. 1. Apparently there's one behind the music box, which it didn't allude to whatsoever. There's that one. Where's the Did I get that one? Power goes off, sees the body. His body looking. Hey, soul. Exactly. I mean, what else can you do in a situation like that? When you know death is that imminent, what else do you do? Just, hey, what you doing there? Fancy meeting you here in this same place that just so happened to be the site of multiple people's deaths. What a weird coincidence! You happen to show up. Okay, I gotta go start the music, right? Kick up that weird, that weird spooky music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, we can do this. We ain't gonna die this time. Got it. Wait, press the switch. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay, 10 seconds.
Full system locked down.
Let's go.
Disabled.
Let's go. Okay. Whoa! I don't like the basement. I don't like the basement. We gotta find the ladder. We gotta find the ladder. It's right there. That's the ladder. We made it. What? You didn't tell me anything about arrow keys, man. We gotta go. We gotta go. Gaining points. Okay. Whatever you say. You held your human pride in that situation and ran from them giggling, keeping a positive attitude. I try my best to. We always keep the music on. We have no choice. Like the music starts it automatically. It just happens. I mean, I thought we were going fast enough. Like I had my hand on nothing but the arrow keys, but he still caught up to us somehow. I don't know if there's a specific rhythm we press it in. I was just spamming the both of them. This place is haunted to the core. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is legitimately the deepest, darkest place we could have gone. They made sure that this is the darkest place possible. I think this is probably the most horrific place in the entire game. Like, this is not this is not by any means. This is not by any means a good section of this game. This is the horror. This is where the real horror is.
Don't cry, baby blue, you're gonna cry, baby. Cry, baby blue, just be goodbye, baby. Sugar all mine, you're so inside. You won't do this, you won't do that. Now what's on
You know what? It's good that I did this. It's good that I got the one at the cell first. Here it goes. I hate this so much. I hate it so much. I hate that section specifically. Like old music and hearing the gramophone malfunction. I'm doing fast stuff. I think this is the right path though. This is the right path. I remember the same stuff. Okay, now the ladder is, I don't know how we're going to build the ladder. How much faster can you go? It doesn't seem like you can get that fast. Like earlier I was spamming it, but spamming it didn't seem to work. This is our first adventure. I wonder how the second one will be. Hopefully not as dreadful as this. Is there a second Black Rose? Is there a Black Rose too? Because, like, I really hope that they do improve off of what the first one. I probably hope that they improve on it not doing that. That's probably something I would like it to improve on. What now? Because I don't think I died. I don't think it's possible to die anymore. Sullivan? Would you like to pick me up from underneath the map, please? I don't know where I am. Does it have a continue option? Are you sure you want to? Does it have a continue option? like a continued save option from where I saved? Is that a thing? Because I can't do anything here. I can't. I mean, I hope it does. Checkpoint. No, don't clear the data. No. Okay, your final score will be based on plus score. So, yeah, the game is autosave so far. Story mode. Okay, settings how to play. There's no continue button, so I'm guessing if I hit story mode, it should be. Okay. I'm glad that it actually did have a save. How did that even happen? I went around the corner and I just fell through the map. Like, I don't know how that happened. It's to be expected. This is an old game, so I mean, I don't doubt that that probably has happened to maybe a bunch of people. I'm not sure. But it seems like it probably would have been, like, a lot of people would have came across something like that. Okay. Let's see if we can keep the music going without interacting with the gramophone, because usually I approach the gramophone. So maybe I don't do that and it'll give me more time. I doubt it, but maybe. I didn't even approach it. Yeah, okay, it just does that. It legitimately just starts when you pop in here. Okay. Switching. I wonder what happens if you go the other direction. I'm gonna attempt the other direction just to see if anything changes. I popped the switch, so there we go. Okay, I just needed to get that.
You'll get those cry baby blues, you're gonna cry, baby.
No matter how many times I replay this scene, I hate the music. I hate malfunctioning music in horror. Oh yeah, it's behind the gramophone. Put the fuses in. If time limit is an option, I don't know if it's Oh boy! That's a dead end. Okay. I thought there was another route. You see where that man spawned. You're too close to me. I'm racking up too many points. I'm at 2099. I'm at 2100. Get out of here! Yes! Okay, what happens next? He was so horrifically close to me. I'm glad that happened to be the one that finished it. Cause that man, oh man, I didn't expect him to legitimately be hovering over me. I didn't expect him to be hovering over me by the time the gate was mistimed. Cause I clearly opened it super late. The music was already spamming die by the time I had gotten the fuses in. So survivability was slim. Though we made it out. As clunky as it was to get towards that ending, the ending was pretty satisfying. Like, that ending was pretty exhilarating, to be honest. Like, they actually made that enjoyable. Score. Oh, well, I guess I didn't have to tell you guys my score. But he tacked on an extra 400 as I was getting up that ladder because, oh boy, like I was at 2100 by the time that I had reached the ladder in the first place. Not a bad game. Not a bad game whatsoever. That's definitely a classic. Okay. Well, That's like almost 2 hours of game. Even though I think a good majority of the time was spent doing the puzzles. I mean, I don't feel bad about that. Legitimately, this was a enjoyable game through and through. Like, although the puzzles were a bit ambiguous about like how to solve them in the first place and everything, I did appreciate that I did have, you know, some help from the chat and everything with you guys being here and such. And we actually managed to figure out the puzzles on our own for the most part. But a few a few instances of trial and error got us through the story, and we were actually able to get some theme. We were actually able to get a good theme out of it. Actually able to get a lot of scares out of it. So, man, I would have never expected this game to be as scary as this was. It's been a while. Like, it's been a while since I played a game of this, of this quality. Never would have expected it to be as good as this. But I mean, it shows, I guess, that horror games, even though they are old, they still do hold up regardless of when they were made or, you know, such. So, the question is, like, do we just keep this? Next question will be our next adventure will be in an underwater city. For Black Rose 2? Is that what you're meaning? We're going from a funeral home to an underwater city? No way they're actually planning on doing that. Okay. Just pop into the intermission thing, cause I have no idea what we're doing. It's almost 2 hours for the stream, and I'm wondering, should I just stop the stream and like start up another stream for something like, cause I'm planning on playing another horror game. I don't know if I'm gonna play it on like the same exact stream. Maybe I stop this stream and then restart for another stream, if that's what we're going for. But I don't know what we do, but like I thoroughly did enjoy this. I feel like low-res horror brings back childhood fear. Yeah, I mean, everyone started out by the horror games with not much detail, like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, games like that started out as literally like pixel people. And you'd see the most terrifying thing ever in low poly, low poly, and at the time, since there was no other quality but that quality, it was the most horrific thing you'd ever seen. The most horrific thing you'd ever thought you'd seen. Which is what I believe a developer by the name of Puppet Combo does pretty often. They do like PS1 style horror games. At some point, because I have been pretty interested in like the games that they've made so far. So at some point, maybe I do play some of their games for that little nostalgia trip of old PlayStation style horror games. Don't know whenever I'll get the chance to do that, but I definitely do plan to play them. So I'm guessing we just end this stream and then probably start up another one by chance. Like, I feel like that makes the most sense. I don't want to combine this with anything else if I don't have to. I probably just gotta make another thumbnail or something like that. So, yeah, it's only 6. It's only 6, so I think I can just make a thumbnail and then start up another stream. So, it's gonna be a bit of a intermission in between, like literally, but I'm just gonna start up another stream. Oh, I guess I should end this stream properly anyway. If you guys did enjoy Black Rose, if you did like, sub, comment, as always, they're greatly appreciated. The link to the Twitter, Twitch, and Discord is in the description down below if you're interested in that. I don't even know what I'm going to be playing next. Maybe Boogeyman? I mean, I do have that downloaded, so I guess maybe we play Boogeyman next. But, yeah, guys, I definitely did have a great time. I hope that you guys had a great time as well. Continue to be awesome and all that. Yes, I think when you're younger, your imagination can amplify the simple and make it scarier. That is honestly probably the best perspective. That's the best way anyone has put it so far. Like, it looks super terrifying to you, even though the details aren't all there. The details that you make up in your mind are a lot more horrific than what it's actually showing to you. But yeah, that's exactly it. Anyway, yeah, that's it for Black Rose. You guys continue to be awesome, and I'll see you guys the literal next stream as soon as I make the thumbnail and such. But yeah, you guys just stay tuned. All right.